When you spend 5 months taking care of somebody every single day, 24/7, it's hard to let that go when it comes time. When you truly get to spend time with somebody and learn their life story and see, how much more than just a patient that day they are. We had a patient that came to our facility that exceeded a weight that we had ever seen before. There's very few of them in the world, maybe 60 documented, that were over his weight. So from the very beginning, it required a ton of teamwork and a ton of help, not only from my departments and the team on my floors, but from every single person in this hospital, trying to figure out, how do we get this man what he needs to be taken care of.
His stay was just complicated in itself because just transferring him, to one bed to the other, it took 18 people for us to start, and some heavy duty equipment that it took us a little bit of time to get, and so it took us a lot longer to do that one job, and you have to stop and think and try to still be compassionate and know that, this is a person and this is somebody's life, rather than, thinking this is taking so much of my time. Watching him grow and losing the weight and doing the programs, and then just watching that 18 people to transfer to 12 to 10 to 2 to watching the patient walk in the hall just with a walker. The first time that he did that, I almost teared up. At discharge, that was a huge ordeal, and we got everybody involved because he had some issues with the front porch and supporting that weight. And I think a lot of our team didn't want to see him go home and fail because of something as silly as a porch.
So my team started putting together an idea of how can we help him with the things he needs. So me and my team lead and a few other of the nursing staff went and kind of surveyed his property to see what resources he would need. So we ran to Lowe's one Saturday afternoon and picked up the stuff. We got some 4x4s and some plywood and some framing and got all my tools gathered up, and I met my team and went to work. We framed out a deck and redecked it and painted it.
He's come up, I think, 3 times to see us and hug us, and it's just every time that he comes, it's just like more and more weight has been lost, and he's telling us his diet plan and his exercise plan and how far he walks, and he's got an app, and he watches his steps.
Being a nurse in itself is part of extending the healing ministry of Jesus Christ, but people that are nurses inherently care about their patients. All they ever want is the best for the person that they're taking care of, and it's our responsibility as an organization to give them the tools to do that. That's why they became a nurse, and that's what they're here to do.